Hey everyone, Andy with Andy's Auto Care Plus. Today we are going to show you a little bit more of a, call it easier, call it simpler, call it what it is, either way. So we're going to work on cleaning a seat without using an extractor. So this is just a method that you can use when you have a professional grade steamer and professional grade products in order for this stuff to work. So we are going to go right into it. We're going to start out with Terminator from P&S. This is if you guys don't have Terminator and Carpet Bomber in your arsenal and you're a detailer, go pick some up. It'll change the way you guys detail your carpets and seats. So anyway, all right, here we go. So this is a spot and stain kind of remover, also an enzyme cleaner. So anytime you have bodily fluids, pet feces, mold, things to that nature, this Terminator is going to work fantastic for that. So when a seat is as bad as this one is, I kind of saturate it with this stuff. I mean, it's already pulling the grime out. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera. Maybe I'll try to zoom in on this stuff, but it's literally pulling the stains out just by spraying it on there. You do want to make sure that you kind of wipe up plastics if you get overspray on the plastic, because if it dries on the plastics, it can leave some little spotting. So I always wipe down the plastic from the Terminator, at least the best I can, real quick, because you don't want that stuff spotting, obviously. And in that time, what it's also doing is it's sitting and kind of saturating on that stain. Then I take just a drill brush. This Makita has quickly become my new favorite drill over the Rigid. I've been using the Rigid for almost, I don't know. Actually, yeah, it's almost 4 years now. Because I believe I got it from either Father's Day or Christmas or something like that from my oldest son. So anyway, this Makita one, though, it's a lighter in your hand. It is a more expensive drill, so keep that in mind. But it's lighter in your hand. I got a small battery on it. Battery doesn't last as long as the other one, but it's lighter and more nimble. I will also, by the way, be leaving, obviously, links to all these products that I can down in the description. And if you are going to be purchasing these, please use those links in the description, because what it's going to do is it's going to give me a small, basically, commission. It's not going to charge you more than what it normally would cost through Amazon, but I will get a small commission, and that does help keep the channel going, and it'll help my family have a better Christmas. So sorry for the guilt trip. All right, so now that I've sprayed this down, we're going to go in and agitate it. Now, I'm not putting a lot of pressure, just so you guys know. In some of my videos, people have been like, oh, you're tearing the heck out of these seats. This is not super hard stuff here, guys. I obviously wouldn't do this on leather. So leather, yeah, it would probably tear the heck out of the seats. So cloth seats, they can withstand this easily. All right, so now that I've kind of just lightly agitated that in, I'm going to put even more of the Carpet Bomber on there. So we're going to just saturate it in this Carpet Bomber. I'm using quite a bit. You know, use your judgment on, particular seats are going to be different. I'm trying to talk through this so that it's not just me talking while not working. Should make it a little bit more efficient of a video. So here we go. Sorry, I only got half a bottle in here. So you can see I got a lot on there, but the steam, what that's going to do is it's going to heat it up so much that a lot of stuff evaporates out, and then we just run a fan in it for a while. Obviously, after you agitate from this point, you could really just go straight into extracting if that's your method. Making an absolute mess. All right, there we go. So now that it's all, nice and mess and flicked crud everywhere, I'm going to kind of do this again, wipe it up again just to make sure. Carpet Bomber, you're not going to get the speckling that the enzyme killers will, or the enzyme cleaner will, which is the Terminator. You shouldn't get the same speckling. And then one of the other things I like to do is take my after towel, or the same towel, and kind of just mop up some of the stuff that's on the surface. Pull some of that grime off. So like I said at the beginning, this is a method you can use whether you don't, maybe you don't have an extractor, you don't want to pay I don't know, 1,400 bucks now for an extractor. That's crazy. When I got mine, it was 800 bucks. So I understand not wanting to spend 14 or whatever it is now on a extractor. So you can see already, hopefully, that's showing up pretty good. A lot of the grime's out. I mean, we pulled up a lot of it just with that rag, just from doing what we did. I mean, back in the day, that's the method I would use. I'd use a brush, chemical, and wipe it up with towels. And if you've been doing detailing for a long time, you probably have done it that way too. All right, so we're using our Chief steamer. This is a fantastic machine. If you want one of these, I'll link their website. I won't make anything off of that at all. I paid for mine. You know, it's not sponsored by any means, but it's a killer steamer. Very professional grade. You can do this process with a McCulloch. I did for many years, and it works great. You just probably have to put a little bit more effort into it. So what this is doing is it's going to help pull out any more of those stains or that grime that's still in that seat. And that heat really helps melt down any of that crud too. I'm going to get that seat really hot. And then I'm going to go in there with the cleaner side of the towel and mop up once again. And that seat is looking fantastic from where we started. I probably need a better towel. Hey Jake, can you grab me another towel? You want to make sure you're using clean towels when you're doing this method, because that'll really help suck or get that stuff off of the seat. And these seats were bad, guys. Hopefully it came through in the video. Just toss it right in front of me. Hopefully it came through in the video how bad these seats really were. Right now you guys are probably just seeing a big old cloud of steam. There we go. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, look at that. That's what's coming off this seat. Just barely touching it. That's what's sitting on the surface after you steam. So if you're not going through and drying it with a microfiber afterwards, after steaming seats, all that crud that you just steamed is just sitting on the surface. That's not clean. I mean, you can go through all the way this point, and if they're really bad, you can start over. Do it all again if you need to. Or go straight to carpet bomber, skip the Terminator. That works too. Or if you just want to get it, buzz it real quick, steam it a little bit more. And then test it. Sometimes these things are just a little bit of trial and error, doing it a few times and knowing what's left. You can also use the terry cloth towel on these. That works actually really good. So these seats look amazing compared to where they started. So, I mean, they're really not that bad in general. Now, these seats didn't look like they had a lot of hope. Let me make sure I didn't get it. Yeah, we have to clean that spot. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you guys learned something out of this video. I mean, check that seat out. I'll try to zoom in and really show it to you. See if we can get some of the steam out of here. There we go. So anyway, guys, hopefully you guys got something out of this video. You don't always need that extractor, the fancy equipment. Yes, the steamer is an expensive one, but you can do this with the McCulloch. It's just probably going to take a couple extra turns of doing it. Maybe starting over, doing it again, that kind of thing. So anyway, also after it's fully dry, you want to top it with finisher peroxide treatment. What this is going to do is it's going to neutralize any chemicals that might still be left in there, especially important if you're not extracting. So you spray this on there, and that'll also help prevent any wicking process. Well, drying it really good is going to help prevent the wicking. But in this tight sports style seating, it's really, really important to toss some finisher on top when it's dry. So anyway, guys, hey, I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. I'm sure this is going to come out before Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you guys. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic holiday. Looking forward to hanging with you guys some more in this new year in 2022, which is crazy. But if you're not a follower of the channel already, please subscribe. I would love it if you guys just tagged along. I try to make my video to the point. Hit that like button, subscribe, share it with a buddy, share it with another fellow detailer. We will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.